Last week I asked for questions about characters, and I still need you to send me those because I'm going to be tackling character questions all through October. So, yeah, keep asking. But in the meantime, I'm going to address a sort of non-character related question that I got asked last week. I think it was twice. I think two people asked similar questions about this. I'm not sure. I'm not checking. I'm recording right now. Let's do this. Anyway, so that question is, how do you reveal secrets without being boring? And at first, my gut reaction is that if it's a good secret, it won't be boring, but that doesn't really always translate. And also, like, what defines a good secret? So let's kind of think about this in two parts. Like, part one is that you need a secret that's worth keeping, and part two is you need to frame the secret effectively. So, what's a good secret? Well, a good secret should be proportional to the amount of time dedicated to hiding it. I don't necessarily mean how many pages the secret is hidden, but rather how long it knowingly or unknowingly is hidden. Actively, not sort of a passive page count where this isn't addressed. In any case, what your character had for breakfast might not be a big secret. Just because you don't reveal what your character had for breakfast doesn't mean all the hours that pass by where you don't reveal it mean... That doesn't mean that if you spend hours and hours, pages and pages, not mentioning what they had for breakfast and then offhandedly mention it, that isn't a reveal. A reveal needs weighted time. Sort of like maybe your character is hiding their secret life as a wizard vampire. Maybe that's more important. Maybe that's more of a shocking reveal. And yes, the type of secret related to the world does play an effect on this, but at the same time, the opposite scenario could be true. The opposite scenario being maybe you reveal early and casually that they are a wizard vampire, and you actually actively hide what they had for breakfast in the morning because that actually has some sort of significant story implications. The wizard vampire life could be completely blasé to them, or at least blasé to the story, and not carry on until the climax, where the breakfast very much could. And it kind of sounds silly when you say it like this, but you can play this straight. Like, this exact story could be a riveting tale about breakfast, even if the nouns are silly, okay? The story dictates what is important, and as such, when you're choosing what to hide from the reader, consider whether the story is better or worse when that element is hidden. Is this better as a reveal, or is this better to explore with? Good reveals answer questions readers have without making them feel cheated out of something fun. And just to explain that again in a more clear, example-y kind of way, it might be really fun to read about a vampire wizard, and hiding it throughout the whole story might be really boring if all the drama involves breakfast. Let the fun exist if the fun has to exist. Don't hide things for no reason. Don't hide things if they're going to make the story more boring. And with that in mind, let's address the second part when it comes to reveals and secrets, and that is framing. I've brushed up with the answer to this question in the first half with the mention of the climax, and now it's time to kind of spill the beans, the secret to secrets, and that's plot arcs. Secrets are always plot arcs. When there is a secret, it is attached to a plot arc. Why? Because they are inherently full of conflict and have very clear beginning and end points. Your secrets are always plots. Always. Get that through your head. Keep it in there. Are they always huge, story-spanning plot arcs? No. As said before, secrets are proportional to how long they are hidden, and that means they are proportional to their arcs. When you are approaching a reveal or a secret, you need to think about the entire plot that it is attached to. If you have neglected this, this is likely why your readers don't care about your reveal. These plots seem invisible to the untrained eye, but they are there. So let's break down a secret plot structure with a plot graph. And let's do it with the plot graph I used in my Plot 101 video. Secret plots are typically in the form of an answer plot when it comes to the lace quotient, again, another thing I addressed in a different video. And so, yeah, let's break this down. So, introduction, character is living with a secret. The inciting incident, an event occurs which brings attention to the secret. The secret could no longer safely be hidden. There is some part of it now in the open because of an inciting incident. Rising action then occurs, where more foreshadowing is added, questions start to build up surrounding the secret, until we reach our eventual midpoint, where the secret is nearly revealed, the pieces are now in place to solve it, the questions are no longer being posed at this point. This is the interchange that happens at the midpoint, but like, it's very applicable in the case of secrets, but like, questions stop being asked at this point, and evidence starts building up from this point onward instead of questions building up. Then rising action follows that, and that is the evidence building up, the breadcrumbs leading us to the low point, and at the low point, the characters reach their lowest point in whatever fashion that is, and only the revelation of the secret will be able to take them out of the low point, and that happens at the climax. Climax, secret is revealed, and resolution, the secret is now out in the open, and all is good. That is the journey of a secret-style plot. That is the basis for all of your secrets and how they will interact regardless of how big or small the plot arc is. Okay? It scales up, it scales down. This is also applicable whether or not your reader knows about the secret. If this is a reveal that is secret to the characters only, it works. If this is a reveal that is secret to the characters and the reader, also works. The biggest mistake you can make is forgetting to build up around the secret. If you aren't providing clues or giving reasons for your readers to seek out answers, you're only creating readers that don't care, that aren't going to care, never are going to care. If you just give someone an answer to a question they didn't ask, they're not going to care. Unless it's interesting, but even then you can make them care more. Informed readers are engaged readers. While your secret shouldn't be clear until the end of your story, your foreshadowing should be. Clues work best when they make the reader think. Misdirect your reader, but don't do it in a way where they'll be disappointed at the end when they learn the actual truth. The goal is to kind of one-up their expectations, or at least be on par with them. So be clear and concise with everything surrounding the secret. Obscure the parts that haven't been revealed yet. Remember what you've been revealed, and don't treat things you've already revealed as secrets. It's very frustrating. Anyways, that's my bit of a ramble on how to write a secret-style plot, how to reveal secrets, how to make secrets, how to expand upon them, all of that. Like I said, I need a lot of character questions for the next month, October. It's coming up so fast, guys. I don't even know how we've made it this far. Probably all these conventions is my opinion and guess. If you have anything that isn't character related, you can ask those too. I only have one more video, so I'm gonna have to pick one of your questions that is non-character related for next week, because October is gonna be crazy. We also don't have a live stream on the weekend. I know live streaming is being a butt for us, so that's one thing. But the other thing is we're gonna be at a convention again, because conventions are coming out my butthole. We're going to Forest City Comic-Con. You can go there if you're in the London, Ontario area, or if you have a teleportation machine, that'd be cool too. Yeah. Okay, cool. Also do the YouTube things. You know, the YouTube things. They all ask you, like bells and stuff.